level 2.
Fire!
Whoa!
There you go.
I like how it didn't
Jib
hurt
some
me.
stormtroopers.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's almost as good as back to. Actually,
Likes the pain.
that's what he likes because he knows he's gonna get back to because of it. It's like, yeah, shoot me.
Yeah.
I need that back to.
Oh, back to bath. That was another thing from the novels that were especially the X-Wing books. Okay, back to breath. It was always like some joke about back to, especially Hobby because he was always getting injured. Yeah, the physics of the stormtrooper deaths is sometimes off. I don't think those explode. I quickly discovered that there's some that look like they want to explode, but they don't. And this level will have more puzzles as far as like getting into certain rooms, but nothing super difficult. Usually just buttons. And then you could shoot that glass, I think.
You know,
That'll be your way in.
right. That lack of level transition was like kind of cool, but also reminds me that this game doesn't have
Looks pretty cold in there.
full motion video cutscenes
Yeah,
and stuff like
I know.
like Jedi Knight did.
I know that was such a thing of its era. That was like, obviously it began in the early 90s, possibly even the late 80s on CD-ROM computers, but like it became a big selling point for CD-ROMs from like say 92 to 98.
Yeah,
And
well, I think it's because CD-ROMs were a new tech, and everybody wanted to take advantage of the storage. And
right.
Westwood Studios used them a lot.
Yeah. The Command and Conquer games were well known for using FMV, and then obviously Rebel Assault. Technically, the first game is not really an FMV game. There's motion capture and digitization of assets, but Rebel Assault 2 was kind of the first Star Wars FMV game, and with actual actors and props and everything. And then Jedi Knight certainly took that to a fuller extent, and it was really fun. I love those cutscenes, even those paper mache grand masks. All this time later.
So I did this, and I got the thing
Yeah,
to come over here.
You have to get on that gantry in there. I can't remember. Yeah, I think you press all these buttons, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go around the perimeter. There's another side room or something that might. And I don't think that you can shatter any of those windows or anything. No. I know there's another way. And
Well,
it might
I
be.
feel like I'm supposed to go up here. Oh yeah, so there. But then these doors are locked.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember here.
Fucking game.
This is the puzzle part.
Uh-huh.
Even if you, yeah, I'm trying to remember what the hell. I know it. Okay, there's definitely no windows open. Okay, there's that. Oh yeah, this room I recognize. There's going to be these platforms that raise in that room, but you don't get there till later. Okay, there's definitely. What about that big window next to the tube? Can you shatter any of the bigger windows? It's like that one.
Of
Oh, there you
course
go.
I can.
Jeez, it's freezing in here.
Okay, yeah, so you can
Ben
walk the
something.
edge. Oh, yeah, we have to turn off that.
Right. The ice box.
Yeah, I think you do it in here though, or you're on the path to doing it.
Yeah, no, I should be fine now.
Oh, it's probably that. Yep, that's it. And then what you'll do is,
Is your
I think there's
refrigerator running?
a, um, once you get back to that room and get in there, you can walk the edge around to that gantry.
Well, I think now it's okay, except when I
Do it
fall
again.
like an idiot. All right.
Yeah, yeah, you won't get hurt now. Taking the
I
long
just want
way.
more Jarek. I want that actor.
Kyle Katarn. Oh, you're really going the long way now.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
All right,
reminiscing
carefully
about
walk the edge.
Jarek and his
Okay, and then
his
get up there, and then
mannerisms.
once you're on that gantry, turn around and jump up.
Oh, it's
Do it
so
again.
it's so finicky. It's so touchy.
It is. It is.
Maybe I shouldn't run. All right. I could
No,
just
be careful. Okay, you'll have plenty of room though once you get on that middle part, as long as you are straight back when you turn around, and yeah, you're good. You can get up there easily. Okay, possibly save the game. F12.
possibly.
There's a secret over there. Get some blaster charge.
I'd rather have shields.
Shields? Shields? I always want to say shields like Indy says fuel. I don't know why.
They should have had Han say that.
Shields?
Shields.
Shields?
Shields.
He's all tapping it. That should have been in Solo.
Arrest him.
Oh, that'd be great. See, another example of like
Surrender or die.
the sort of jokes that
Find him.
that like a super fan would have
Yes, yes.
and put into the movies.
Yep.
You know, kind of like, I mean, we've talked about it before. Favreau and Filoni do that.
Yeah.
With Mandalorian.
I wasn't a stormtrooper. Asshole. I know you don't like the stormtroopers missing trope, but that was a funny joke with Bill Burr.
Right.
Don't move.
It's fine. Oh yeah, back to any excuse for some back to. What's shooting them?
I think there's an auto turret as soon as you go in there on the right. Yeah, right
Man,
there.
It's brutal if it's shooting.
Yeah, I
stormtroopers.
know, right? Like, what's wrong with it? Ooh. There you go. As long as you move, they're not too bad. So in this room, there's these platforms in the floor that rise up as you go to other rooms and hit switches.
I get you.
And
Uh-oh.
ooh, oh,
Come on, you idiot.
yeah, because it looks so deadly down there. That water and a grate.
It must be battery acid or something. Alright, anyway. I'll stop being dumb.
Yeah, in those control command posts up there, that's when you hit those switches, that's where you see the platforms raised down below. Trying to remember. There's a door there in the middle. Might be
It's
That's
locked.
locked.
Thanks, Kyle.
that old audio.
I feel like if they were casting Bail Organa now, maybe they would use Alfred Molina.
Or they
What do
just
you
use
think?
Jimmy Smits again.
Yes, possibly.
like they did in Rogue One.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, they're gonna want to remain consistent.
Yeah.
What
No,
the hell?
I could see Alfred Molina as passing as Bail Organa. Yeah. Oh, so I think
Oh, do I have to come around here and go like through a window or
yeah,
something?
that's it. I think no, jump in there, and I guess you can't. Um, keep walking though to the left there. Oh, you can't. There, I think there's a gantry though that.
There we go.
Okay, that's it. That's it. I knew there was some way to get that up. Oh, yeah, hit that switch. There'll be more of those. It's looking very Fortress Inquisitorious here.
A little preview, huh?
Yeah.
I really hope that Kenobi doesn't suck.
Don't worry, it will. By the average standard of Star Wars fans, don't worry, it will. I guess that's not always true. By and large, people loved The Mandalorian. There was very little negativity for The Mandalorian.
People love Boba Fett too. I mean, I liked Boba Fett. There's just elements of it that really rubbed me the wrong way.
I would say
okay.
the fan reaction to that was overall awful, but the Mandalorian elements of it people loved because it wasn't Boba Fett for a while. So see, the show shot itself in the foot, as we said on the podcast.
Oh my gosh!
However,
I'm being such an idiot right now.
having watched the Disney Gallery Book of Boba Fett episode, you will gain a new appreciation for that series. So I recommend everyone check that out on Disney Plus.
Do they talk to Robert Rodriguez?
They do. They do. And I was appreciative of his segments where he talked about it and why he did what he did and different things. I still think his episodes are the weakest, but it's like Ryan Johnson. Like when I hear Ryan Johnson talk about Star Wars and why he does what he does, I am completely on board, like 100%. I think he gets Star Wars on a fundamental level, but his execution is not always there.
There is a time and a place for what he wanted to do, and that was neither the time nor the place for him to do what he did, and that's pretty much it. I would say that I've given Rodriguez a lot of shit for Boba Fett, but it's really just the mods. It's
before you waste too much time in here, I never had to do this part. I never made it into the section when the platforms were up, so it's not necessary. But if you look up on the ledge to your right or behind you right there, there's items.
Yeah.
So you can eventually press enough buttons and lift enough platforms to get some of those items.
So there'll be more of that. Well, what am I supposed to do now?
Good question.
I feel like I'm supposed to use these to get somewhere.
See, that's the thing. This room was not necessary. I did not even end up in this room with those lifted.
What are you
at all?
What?
So
this isn't necessary.
No, I think it's just a training bonus area for platforming or something. It's not necessary to the progression of this level. What we need to do is turn off that little laser gate. Oh, can you fall in there?
Yeah.
There you go.
I forgot about that platform that wasn't extended. Since the top one's extended, that one probably extended too.
All right, here's the progression. While you're at it, save the game.
Oh, what a wet blanket.
There's a turret in a hallway not too far from here that's kind of deadly. So, okay, there's another button. That looks so much like the Clone Wars training area, like on Camino, and
Mm-hmm.
what they had on um what was Ezra's planet? Lothal, the academy. Yeah.
Well, you know,
Maybe
I'm
you'll get
sure
the items I
people
didn't
played
get.
these games, you know.
Yeah. Oh, backed up.
There we go. So good. This joke never gets old.
Yeah. I feel like the turrets were deadlier in the original Dark Forces. They were extremely brutal in that game.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that in the long run, I'm not gonna feel like these items are really
Worth it.
worth it. I think
Yeah, like
these
I
ones I
said.
probably could have gotten with the other platform raids.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
these
yeah.
platforms are for
Right.
different items, maybe. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Give me the
Is there
back
a button?
the.
I think there's a
Give me the
button
back
there.
the.
Oh, you know what? Some of those you have to jump up. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
You would think you could just grab it because the original Dark Forces you could walk up to.
Uh-oh.
It's Snoke.
Am I on the Sulaco? I'm gonna
You know,
I'm gonna
actually,
die on my way to a prison planet.
when I was playing this level, I was thinking this is just like that Mandalorian episode when they're running around that Imperial base by the lava.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like cloning experiments, and of course it's the cookie cutter instant Imperial base starter kit. So
Yeah, I wonder what that's gonna turn out to be. If
I
that's
know.
gonna have you know
There's a button in there.
if it's gonna have meaning for Mandalorian, or if it's just something they threw in for Snoke and
Yeah, yeah.
cloning Palpatine and stuff.
I'm sure it'll tie into Grogu in some way at the very least, if not further things.
Yeah, I mean I'd
But
hope so, because that would mean that there's still a chance that they're gonna decanonize the sequels.
you're like Jim Carrey at the end of Dumb and Dumber. So you're saying there's a chance?
Hey, he got with her in real life. He was married to her in real
I
life.
guess,
So.
yeah, I guess that that little fractional chance
And
happened.
real life in this instance is my internal headcanon. Whoa,
I know, right? There's some dead prisoners, and
it's kind of intense.
what you're doing right now, looking down, that's what's that? There's that prison. It's the name of an ISIS album. There's a term for the prisons where they would look down on the prisoner from a walking platform, kind of like the ones in Tron.
Whoa, that's trippy.
Let me look it up because the term. Oh, you got stabbed by the little probe droid.
Yeah.
It'll stop. It just
Jeez
takes
Louise.
a while. Yeah,
Oh,
that happened to me
I
too.
love getting stabbed.
It got you with that poison. Oh, the term for those prisons where people look down, it's a panopticon. That's what those are called.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a name for him.
Yeah, I didn't
like a
either.
proper
I was
name.
actually reading about the ISIS album. The you know the band ISIS. They're kind of like post metal, post rock. They used
Yeah,
to
I've
tour.
heard the name.
I've seen them live twice. Once they opened for Tool, and then I saw them with friends later. Um, they're broken up now, but anyway, they I was reading about the term for that album because it was on the Wikipedia page, and then it went into the architects who back in the I think 1800s came up with that term and that whole architecture for prisons like that, which are of course meant to seem very oppressive as even as prisons when you can be seen at all times in your cell,
Yeah.
which makes it perfect for Tron or Star Wars, the oppressive imperial regime. Trying to remember. No, there's no more buttons on these.
No buttons.
There's no more buttons. You came from there.
Came from
And
here, yeah.
did you get up in that command center that you can see there above the glass?
I don't think so.
Go to the right. Go in there. Keep going down
Oh,
here.
okay.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I just brain farted.
That's the thing. You have to pay attention to when you grab keys from
Oh, what are
from
they working on
officers.
here?
I know, right? 2 buttons. There you go. Start the cloning of Snoke.
There he goes. Got 4 Snokes coming in.
Yeah.
Gonna infuse. That's the Force. They're gonna infuse it with the
Right.
Force. Piece of shit. Oh.
There you go. Yeah, nice and obvious again.
Yeah, I guess Mount Tantus and stuff is gonna have to factor in. Actually,
Yeah, because they're setting that up in the Bad Batch.
yeah.
So
When do we get Bad Batch season 2?
we don't know yet. People are kind of worried that it's not been announced for a date this year. I suspect it's coming this year.
Why would they
They're
be
probably
worried?
just kind of. I mean, it's confirmed that there's season 2,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not. The date hasn't been set, which would be weird this far into a year, unless it was coming in the fall. But the fact that we got it last spring into summer, like May the 4th, into July, August, or whatever, it's just kind of weird if they would change the scheduling for season 2.
Well,
So it's coming.
That's part of the problem with modern streaming schedules and stuff. There is no rhyme or reason to when a show would start.
Yeah. Not
You know.
really. Mando's been kind of consistent, starting in late October or early November for its 2 seasons, and I think they've said season 3 is going to be like November, December of this year. But those you can't walk past without getting hurt. There's some that are you can crouch under, but the way that one's positioned, you can't. And it hurts pretty bad if you. So I wouldn't do it unless you want to save right there and give it a shot. Usually you might not even need to go that way. I remember seeing that and just
Oh, you piece of junk.
just leaving it. They're trying to hit his body.
No, I'm trying to hit the mines. There we go. They're right here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That goes back into that room again. That's that tube.
The training room?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, the training room. That's that tube elevator that was
Okay.
locked.
Okay. Yeah, usually when there is locked doors in this game,
Yeah.
there's that. Yeah, they will.
Maybe I do want that stuff.
Right now, it couldn't hurt with the way things are.
What are you trying to say? Am I not
You
doing
suck.
well? Should probably kill
Oh,
those
more
things
turrets. Where is it? Which one is real?
It's a hell of a training room. Live fire exercises.
See, I don't know the whole intricate plot of this game, just kind of the basics, but I would suspect. I think the story is that they're trying to infuse the Force in Imperial officers, or kind of like make an army of Dark Jedi. That old trope. But
Oh well, then there you go. I was right. They're
yeah,
infusing the Force.
yeah, yeah, and I think that's what's known as the Reborn. Is like there's those warriors you fight later in the game that are
Right.
kind of everywhere. They have the red lightsabers and the hoods.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Dark,
I would suspect
Dark
they're training
Jedi
these guys. Yeah, these guys here.
adepts.
Yeah.
Dark side adepts.
It was such a 90s thing. I mean, obviously this is early 2000s, but that was still a very post Return of the Jedi thing. The Imperial Remnant and
Yeah.
Dark Jedi.
Probably because they typically weren't allowed to use certain elements or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. And Lucas at the time was still denying them the Sith because
Right.
to him they ended with Palpatine.
Commander,
Yeah.
we've
So,
lost him.
although he later relented on that, I think when the Fate of the Jedi or the Legacy of the Force series, one or the others, since I haven't read them, the Sith do come back in that. Um, in the form of Darth Caedus, who is
rebel.
Jason.
Show
Yeah.
yourself.
Maybe some decade we'll delve into those.
Spoiler alert.
Around the time I finished the New Jedi Order.
Yeah. Ah.
Whoa. Okay, there's a turret way back there. It's deadly. If you haven't saved in a while, go for it.
I'm not doing it. I'm not saving.
All right.
Okay, maybe I'll save. I blew that stupid box up in my face. Oh crap. Oh crap.
I think you got him. I think there might be another one around. Yeah, there you go. Oh, no, dude. Yeah, it seems like stormtroopers take 2 shots on average.
Yeah, depending. Hmm.
I think it was just there for shits and giggles.
Maybe I killed the guy that was on there.
Yeah, you did when you threw that thermal.
Well, but I mean,
Where did he come from?
I don't know, from that
Oh,
door. I mean, there was one on here, but gotcha. I got no back to. Traitor.
it looks like he's just running at him with a little plastic pincher like you can get at the 99-cent
Yeah, the grabber, like old people
Yeah, the
used to
grabber.
pick stuff up. My back hurts. Let me grab you. Who would we want to play Kyle in a movie besides Jason Court?
Jason Court. Oh, duck, 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 duck,
Oh,
duck.
you kept saying Duck. I'm like, who's Duck? Am I supposed to know who Duck is? Is that an actor?
Yeah, yeah. You might be in a bad spot even right there, but It'll stop moving. Okay, I think it stopped moving. What you have to do, again, save. um, go to the left where it broke a spot open there. Yeah, just ugh. There is the
I am no Catherine Zeta-Jones.
yeah, exactly. The point nearest to the device, that little gap there is where you want to be. Just keep crouching and you should be okay.
It's I hit that lip, and then
Yeah,
that pushed me up
yeah,
onto it.
exactly. There you go. You got it. Oh, and then it blows up. I didn't see that last time, so.
Nice. Okay.
That reminds me of the thing in Logan's Run. The surgery thing that was supposed to give him like good looks or whatever, and then it's just like lasers everywhere and kills Farrah Fawcett. That looks just like it.
I have never seen Logan's Run. I need to watch that.
I was surprised how good it was, although the special effects are extremely cheap and dated, but it has a charm. It's got that early mid 70s charm, kind of like Soylent Green and Planet of the Apes, and um, it's got that vibe. Oh, I remember this. So there's a mouse droid
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in this room. It might be you have to turn around. Turn, somewhere on the other side of the room, somewhere in this room. It might
In
be
this room, I think. Well, I should be able to open this
no,
door, right?
no, no, no. Turn around. Okay, that where that in there. Okay, you need a security key. Uh, you need to get in there because once you do, you can't go in here. You can't. You
I needed
what?
his key.
Oh, you need his key. Okay.
I mean,
Now
that would really suck if he had like no
These are
health.
droid control consoles.
you're gonna control a mouse droid, and you know what? Save the game real quick.
Again. All right.
So we go to that control panel,
Oh,
and
okay.
now
Right,
you're a mouse
right,
droid, and then you'll go to that little thing. You might have to hit the key first.
right. God, get this. Okay. It's either like 100 miles an hour or 0 miles per hour.
Yeah, I know, right? And then let's see. Oh yeah, I never got hurt by these lightning strikes, but what you'll do is you'll turn those off. I think you go down that little ramp. Do you remember this part?
Vaguely. I suppose I don't actually need to keep controlling it.
No, you did what you had to do, which was to turn off the
The gas.
power to, yeah, and then you could kill him. Poor guy. Thanks, droid.
Goes out with a bang. Oh crap! Kyber crystals. Right. Okay. Oh, I gotta be careful. I got 8 health.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that back to.
One of these rooms should be this one. I think there's some health around the corner as soon as you. I think they kind of replenish you once. Yeah, after a while, it gets to be about collecting every blaster because every shot counts with that auto fire.
I feel like if it wasn't Jason Court, like in a movie or something, Michael
Mhm.
Biehn would be a good Kyle Katarn.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, young Michael Biehn would be nice, but if we're going for older Kyle, I guess it would work.
Jan, I found an exit.
Good. Grab some of those crystals and get yourself out of there. This place is giving me the creeps.
His facial expressions are great. Kinky.
Lord Desan, this is Admiral Fayar.
Ah, Admiral Fire, how go our experiments?
As of this moment, they're not going at all. The testing facility on Kajim has been neutralized
Even
by a pair of
Bloom
New
doing
Republic
Fayar.
mercenaries, and they've taken some of the crystals.
Mercenaries?
Judging by their ship and the conversations our cameras picked up, I believe it was the pilot Jan Oars and her mercenary partner Kyle Katarn.
Katarn, eh? This setback could prove to be the answer to all our problems.